I didn't sleep at all last night, so what better time to make an informational video? What's a pre-workout? A dietary supplement containing ingredients designed to enhance athletic performance. Pre-workouts are going to contain supplements like caffeine, creatine, and amino acids. These together synergize to increase energy output by maintaining energy levels and warding off fatigue. It's going to give you a better pump. You're going to be in the gym longer. You're going to lift more weights. You're going to PR you're not going to PR every time, but you're going to get a better workout than if you didn't take it. Now, some people may tell you you really need to study these pre-workouts before you take it. You need to decipher which pre-workout you take because it's dangerous. These formulas are so different. You don't know what you're putting in. Yes, you do. You know what you're putting in your body. They're all the same. Pre-workouts are heavily regulated, and the industry has a set standard for what to expect from a 1-scoop dose. Even though some companies are going to get unique, many stick close to the regulated formula that is the standard for the industry. Why am I saying that they're all the same? You may not believe me. You're like, oh, but this pre-workout is so much different than this. I mean, maybe to you, but in all reality, in business, when a company deviates significantly from the established norms, it'll face challenges selling the product or the service that it's trying to get out. Because of this, we can expect nearly the same result from almost every pre. Even companies that innovate, when they maintain a balance of the industry standard, they're better positioned for success than somebody who just wings it. Let's make a pre-workout with infinite butthole itch, 6 grams of beta-alanine. What do you think, Chads? Yes. No, that's not going to sell, man. So they're not going to make that, and that's it, man. So these pre-workouts are going to be largely the same. Because of this, I like to pick my pre-workouts largely based on flavor and taste. The reason being, again, what we discussed above. And also, when you're on a strict diet, the flavor of a pre-workout, it might be the only sweet or sour thing you really eat all day, aside from like some fruit. So, I mean, this satisfying flavor of sour gummy worm, whatever pre-workout you're going to try, in my opinion, is the most important part. Hands down, the most important part. Now, the dose I'm talking about, the standard dose, is going to be a high versus low stem pre-workout. There is going to be a high stem standard and a low stem standard, and that is going to be the big difference. You're not going to notice a huge difference between the difference in high stem between company to company and low stem company to company. But if you take a high stem and compare it to a low stem, that is where you're going to notice a pretty big freaking difference. So a high stem is going to have anywhere from 3 to 4 grams of beta-alanine per scoop, 6,000 milligrams or 6 grams of citrulline malate, and also caffeine, 3 to 400 milligrams caffeine. Wow, I'm struggling to spit that out. I had too much caffeine myself before this video. But nonetheless, those are going to be 3 big ones that keep these products going, that give you that energy replenishment. And a lower stem is going to have little to none of any of those. It might have some, what is it called? Betaine nitrate, maybe a gram of that, some citrulline malate, which is, it's kind of like, I guess, the less of the 3 poisons that I would say in the main 3 that keep a pre-workout going. But that's what you're going to find from a lower stem is little to none of the main 3, and then in a high stem you're going to find a lot of those 3 that give you that crazy energy. And the beta-alanine does give you some butthole itch. That's what we were talking about at the start of the video. 6 grams of beta-alanine would give insane butthole itch. 3 grams, you're going to feel it a little bit, but not that mad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. You get used to it. You're like, what's he talking about? I'm serious. I'm serious. You're going to have to get used to it or find something without it. Derek doesn't put it in his, I don't think, because he absolutely freaking hates the butthole itches. So go find Derek's product if you don't like that. I've never tried his stuff, so I didn't put him on this flavor chart. Don't think that I dislike you, Derek. But I'm going to go over 5 flavors now that you can try. Again, I'm ignoring the formulas entirely because either high stem or low stem with little to variation. But aside from that, it's all the same shit. So in number 5, I have Beyond Raw Lit. I picked the fruit punch flavor, but really I'm just going for the company. All their flavors are pretty good, and it's available at the damn grocery store. You can get it everywhere. They've got it in cans, so if it's your first pre-workout, if you're watching this video, you've never tried one, you're like, I don't want to spend 50 bucks, go buy one of those. It's like $5 for a can. You can try that. It's got beta-alanine. It's got everything in it you need. So then you can see if you like pre-workout. So that's why I have it there, number 5, entry level. Number 4, Christopher's Secret stuff. Now, I actually said I didn't like this at first when I tried it, but it grew on me. And overall, Raw has really decent flavors. I mean, some of them are a little funky, but I like a lot of them, and I'd say try it out if you're looking. If you see a flavor on there you really like, try it out. Number 3, Rise Godzilla Berry. I tried this specific pre-workout a while ago, and it was absolutely insane. Really good flavor. So if you need a good pre-workout, try that one. Rise does a lot of good products, and they don't really miss. So give them a shot. And in number 2, the number 2 slot, which is actually the pre-workout I'm taking right now, I have Bucked Up Miami flavor, and that is just a standard Miami Vice flavor, which is one of my probably favorite flavored drinks ever in the world. That's why I went for that. But the most important thing we have here in the number 1 slot, which puts all those others to shame, I need you to really stick with me here, all right? Close your eyes for this one. Get ready. Are you with me? Are you guys with me? There is no number 1 slot. The number 1 slot is the best drink you could possibly imagine. The market for these pre-workouts has gotten so insane and so deep that you could get sour worms, Skittles, beans, maybe not beans flavored pre-workout, but you can find almost any flavor for any of these drinks that you'd want. So look for the flavor that you would want. Think Gummy Shark. They have that. That's actually Sam's flavor. So there you go. Just find something crazy and hunt that down, and they're gonna have it. Bucked Up makes almost every single flavor. Go check us out. Link down below. You'll probably find something you like. There's low, high stem, and kind of look at those labels, I guess, if you really feel the need, or just trust me. Either way, guys, I hope you learned something and you can kind of get a better grip for what this product's gonna do. If not, at least you watched with me. Before you go, do keep in mind the stim dose on an average low versus high pre-workout will be extremely noticeable. So maybe start with a low dose. If you get the high dose and the low dose, you could always just start on the low dose, low stim I'm saying. And if the low stem is too low, go up to the high stem, and then you have the low stem to take at night. Because last thing I almost forgot to cover is taking this shit at night. So as you see, pre-workout can keep you up all night long. I mean, the amount of stimulant in this drug is definitely enough to mess with your sleep schedule, so keep that in mind before you take it. When I train on a high stem pre-workout, I almost certainly always train early in the morning and skip coffee. That way I can get a really nice high stem training in the morning, but I don't get a crazy caffeine overdose throughout the day, which will give me like a headache. Because 2 scoops in the morning is pretty crazy if you're taking one of these high stimulant pre-workouts. So try it or don't, but you're certainly more educated on the product now, and that is what we're here for. So thank you. If you liked the video, if you made it to the end, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next one. Vote. I'm going to sit here making educational videos until my shoulder's better, so I'm going to be here for a while. Let me know what you want to learn about. I'll tell you in the next one.